Yo, what's good, man? It's Warren Mighty. Today's topic I want to talk about is pull the plank out of your pull the plank out of your eye before you pull the speck out of your brother. I was having a conversation with someone. Well, I have multiple conversations with different people, but this person I was having a conversation with. You see, I got my mask on because I'm not inside my house. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm somewhere, you know, doing some laundry and shit. So, this is the thing. Pull the plank out of your eye before you pull the speck out of your brother. And it's a Bible verse. We got so many people out here that is doing so much wrong and BS, right? But they focus on everyone else's instead of their own, you know, because they don't want to face their own reality. They don't have to face the change themselves. But they feel they have the power to change my feet. They feel they have the power to change other people. And so they're judging these people based on their past, present, or whatever people's actions, things they do, things they've done. But they've done the same stuff, just in a different capacity. And they're telling the person, they're pointing fingers at that person, or they're pointing fingers at me, or other people they feel, you know, that they're better than because they didn't do the same exact thing, but they did the same, they did a similar thing. And they're saying, you're wrong. You're wrong. I wouldn't do that. You're right. You did it your way, but it's the same exact cause. Wrong is wrong, is right is right. Yeah. I've come to a conclusion that there's a different levels of wrong. You know, there's mortal wrong. That's when you take someone's life, but there's reasons for that. You know, if you have to in your military, or if your life is in danger, or you feel your family's life is in danger, you protect yourself. Or, a little wrong, like, you know, you may take a sugar packet from the restaurant. When you go eat at the restaurant, you take a little sugar packet as a memento or something like that, if you know you're there. Or some people, you know, hotels, they take towels or ashtrays and things like that. So, there's different levels of wrong with that. But wrong is wrong, man. So these people tend to not to want to pull the plank. They got a big old plank in their eye. They don't want to pull that shit out. They don't want to address themselves, confront their wrong or who they are and their life, their faults, their character defects. But they so fast to look at, gotta grab a tweezer and pull the speck out of someone else's eye. Come on, you got a plank. You need a lager, a hollow, little bulldozer to pull that big ass plank out your eye. But you need a little tweezer to pull out mine. But you won't get your joint. You can't see for shit. The whole world is blind to you, and you're being blocked. But all I gotta do is just, and mine is clear. So people need to stop, man. I was thinking about the Wendy Williams thing. For all these years, she been calling people out, pulling people out, and disrespecting people, calling people, telling everybody's business, while she was hiding her own shit. You know what I'm saying? She was smoking crack, sniffing coke, freebasing, drugs, drinking, whatever. But she's talking mess to everyone else. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is. I've been there, getting high and living that type of life and things like that. But we all grow up. It's changed. I'm 51 now, man. It ain't about that no more. Everything's about, for me, working and taking care of my family, trying to take care of my family, because my family got to want to be taken care of about me. Because, you know, everyone's so independent nowadays, which is a good thing. But why is it that we can't address ourselves? We can't confront ourselves. Why we have so hard an issue to confront our faults, character defects, our flaws. But we can always talk mess about the next one and try to down the next person, degrade them, make them feel less than a person. And we don't have a perfect life. And we've done just as much wrong as they have. You know what I'm saying? And people just don't want to address their issues. They're so afraid. And then they try to hide it. They stay inside. They hide for you. They're antisocial. But they're trying to hide their flaws. But they're going to, when they get in a room, group full of people, they're talking about it. Talking to everyone else about someone else's flaws. Why you get in there, you don't talk about your flaws? Talk about what you're going through instead of, Wendy had did that, maybe her life might have been a little better. She might have gotten no divorce. She might have been able to address her husband's needs. But she was so busy doing everyone else's business. You know? And that's how that be, man. That's ridiculous. That's just so ridiculous. I look at all the reality TV shows. Don't get me wrong, I like some of them. They cute. And we looking at these people live their lives a certain way. You know? And then we idolize them and wish we could do this and do that. We can, man. These people just using their gifts. We're not using our gifts. And that's it. They had opportunities and they jumped at it. Well, we may have had the same opportunity. We never jumped at it. You know? And that's crazy. That don't make no sense. That's another one of the things people do. You may have had the opportunity to become greater than you are. But you don't. But then you look at someone else that's taken opportunity to become greater than you are and greater than they were at that present moment. And then you're going to talk bad about them, how they doing this or how they get over and stuff like that. Why aren't you trying to get over? Why aren't you trying to get ahead? That should be the question you should be asking yourself. Why am I not willing to get ahead and be complacent with what I just have, just being here, just right now, just for the now, instead of looking at something greater for yourself? Why? So then why are you going to talk to someone else that's taking opportunities to become greater, to have more? That don't make no sense, babe. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all recognize, man. Pull the plank out of your eye before you pull the speck out of your brother's, man. Take that time. Do some introspection. Look at your flaws and work on correcting them and bettering them for yourself. No one else but you. Introspect on why you're not where you really want to be. And are you really where you want to be? You know, because ain't nothing wrong with just being something low. You know what I'm saying? Society has different drag, have different levels. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to you where you want to fit in there. You can be low class, you can be high class, middle class. You know? But where you want to be. You can be happy, you can be broke, you can be happy and broke at the same time because you're happy with who you are as a person. You don't have to down the next person to make yourself feel better because you really don't feel good. So you can't look at this person and say, damn, you don't got what I got, but you feeling and acting better than me. You seem like you happy. How you happy like that? How you happy having less? Because I'm happy with who I am inside myself, man. And I do the introspection to pull the plank of mine. I don't try to judge people, make them feel less than. I try to lift people up. That's why I created the attribute for myself, chance. Creating heavenly attributes, never choosing evil. You know? But I think it's evil when you got to down someone else to make yourself feel big. Big I and little you. Little you. Little you. Why? Why I got to be the big I? Why can't I just be I? Right? Doesn't make sense, man. Pull the plank out of your eye before you pull the speck out of your brother. I remember reading the Bible when I was younger, and it was little children's stories. And I'll never forget the story when Jesus came to Bethlehem, and he was in there, and the scribes and Pharisees, they brought Mary Magdalene, the prostitute, to him. and they ready to stone her. Jesus just sat, drawing in the dirt, stick. And like, Master, you don't hear us? This woman was committing adultery. And what does the law say, according to Moses say? It says, according to Moses, the law says that you put to death, stone. So they rile up and, yo, what's up? You supposed to be the Lamb of God, came to fulfill the law, not destroy it or change it. All right. So what you to do? And he looked up, he said, yo, ye who is amongst us without sin cast the first stone. And went back to drawing. So she's standing there. He drawing. You know what I'm saying? You just see they walking off. They walking off. They walking off. You know he paid attention. You know he could see it. Cause he could feel the, you know, he could feel the vibes of people walking away. You could feel the vibrations of another person's body. So he looked up. Yo, where's your accusers at, woman? She said, oh, Master, they all left. He says, yo, I charge you no sin. Go away, sin no more, man. Go ahead, you good. You know what I'm saying? Because all those men was sleeping with all themselves. They was committing a sin that they faulting and blaming someone else for. And that's what I don't know why we do that to each other, man. Why we try to judge one another and feel we better, man? And I'm not just talking about black. I'm talking about everyone in the courtroom, society. We always trying to judge someone, man, for their beliefs and opinions and the way they see things, their perspectives. Oh, you're wrong. I'm right. If you so right, why you so miserable, man? Why you so unhappy? Because you're not right. And you're trying to judge these people and judge everyone and put everyone else down to hide your faults and flaws. Because you're ashamed of yourself. You don't love who you are, like who you are. You don't even like yourself. If you like yourself, you don't want to look outside yourself for everyone else. If you want more for someone, you uplift them. You be their friend. You be their right hand. You pull them up. You walk with them. You know what I'm saying? And y'all guide each other. That's what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. Because what you might be lacking in, I may be proficient in it. You know what I'm saying? What you may be proficient in, I may lack. You know? And I'm not just talking about in relationships, I'm talking about in life in general. We might help each other and we go to the next level together. But we always want to look down on a person. You come up with a couple of pennies or come up with a couple of outfits or come up with a brand new car, you try to down the next person. Remember, man, pull the plank out your eye before you pull the speck out of your brother. You gotta learn to do that, man. We have to learn to love and not hate, man. We have to learn to share instead of being selfish. We have to learn to cooperate instead of compromising. You understand that? Because compromising is win-lose. Cooperating is win-win. All the time. And that's what we need to look for, win-win situations in life. You know? And so you pull the plank out your eye first. Then you can help me pull the speck out of mine. Or let me come help pull that plank, big ass plank out there. You need some help, man, because you got mad flow. You screwed up yourself. Just like as much as I have, man. Just in different ways. You know? And it may not be the same way. Or it may be. But yo, holla at me, Once Mighty, aka Chance, creating heavenly attributes, never choose evil. Subscribe to my channel. I'm here. No? Till next time, man. One.